We've stopped at one of the snail stalls. So snails are a very popular thing here in Morocco. These snails for the last few days have been fed only flour. So they've kind of flushed out their system and they're served in a nice broth here. And let me pull this guy out. Look at that. Wow. All right, let's try. Oh yeah, that is good. The flavor of that broth is incredible. There's so many spices and herbs mixed into that broth. It is super powerful flavor. And then the snail itself doesn't have much. It's an interesting sort of like chewy and creamy texture because it's been fed that flour. So the insides are a little bit smooth, but then chewy on the outside. Really good. Look at all these snails. Some of them are huge, and then some of them are pretty small. But one thing I definitely want to do is just try some of this broth. Woo!
Yeah.
That will wake you up.
Kicking it, yeah.
Yeah, that is super, super strong. There is a lot of flavor packed into that soup.
Snails really aren't my thing, but when in Morocco, you gotta eat what the locals eat. Oh, jeez. Sorry. These are actually really good. That broth is what makes these snails so incredible.
This place is a lot of fun. There is so much to see and do. I think we got room for one more thing today, but I am pretty stuffed after a full day of eating, but we're gonna do it. We are at our final stop of the day. This restaurant's called Chez Lamine Haj Mustafa, very popular restaurant. The owner and chef of this restaurant used to be a cook for the royal family, and then he started this restaurant. So earlier today we had the Moroccan famous tagine, but this place is serving tangia, which is sort of like the wife or the female version of the tagine. So you can see right here, this is the pot that is cooked in. So it's actually cooked underground, and they seal the top, let it sit in the ashes for several hours, and then it's finished. So over here we have it. This is the beef version. You can also get mutton. We got beef, and you can see just all of that meat covered in spices, and it is like ridiculously tender, fall apart. We've also got bone with some bone marrow, and this definitely needs to be eaten with bread. So let me grab some of this. I'm just gonna dig right in. This looks so good. Oh man, that is super, super tender. And get some of that oil. Look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. Wow. That is exquisite. Absolutely delicious. Instantly, the first flavor that hits my mouth is the flavor of those preserved lemons. So earlier we saw those pickled lemons, and they really come through in this dish, a little bit sour and very citrusy flavored. And then the oiliness and tenderness of that beef is just melt in your mouth. There's so many different spices going on there. I can't even begin to name them all. This is just absolutely beautiful. There's so much meat here. You can order it per weight, so you can order, you know, I think this is a 1/4 kilo, and you can go as much as you want. Oh man, look at that. That is beautiful. Oh wow. How is it, guys?
Come on.
Totally amazing.
This is so good.
And we're all stopped.
Yeah, we've been eating all day, and now we're just like devouring this.
Can't get enough of it.
So good.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go in for some of this bone marrow. Look at this. Oh, no effort needed. Okay, that is seriously soft. Look at it. Oh, I can't even pick it up. It's just melting in the oil. Okay, I've got a little bit of it. Let me try to get a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's try. Oh no. There. Wow. That is no longer a solid. That is completely liquid. Wow. The flavor of this is just undescribably delicious.